Hey everybody, I am just coming on a few minutes early to talk about the boring stuff first, which is I do know that I am 100% in compliance with Facebook community guidelines and everything. I am in compliance even using these cards. So just so everyone knows that ahead of time, hi Joe, that the cards are sexual in nature, but it's not like sexually graphic, like there's no sex in the cards, but there is depicted, like I can just show you, like there's boobs and things, but it's within guidelines. So I just want to get that out of the way. And so this is an all signs reading. Make sure that you check your sun, moon, and rising sign as I go through. I'm just going to do all of it in a circle. And then we'll see in the next couple minutes. I'm just going to start shuffling, but if people want to vote for which sign they want to be read first, I'm open to that. Otherwise, I'm just going to use the pendulum. We'll see how many people jump on. Hey, Stephanie. I was just mentioning that if somebody wants to vote for which sign they want to go first in terms of which sign I read, you guys are welcome to vote. Otherwise, I'm just going to use the pendulum to determine which sign I'm reading. And the decks I'm using for this, there is a deck that I was going to use, but it is too graphic. It wouldn't have been in compliance, so I wasn't able to use that one, but I'm using the Slutist Tarot, which is brand new, and then the Tarot of Sexual Magic and Morgan Greer to kind of give the reading some structure and a little bit of context. Okay. What do you guys think about my new background? I kind of dig it. Have Cancer go last? I don't know anyone who would request their sign to go last. But okay, I can do that. Yes, Bella, I'm famous. Okay, so Cancer's going last, so that spot is taken. So whoever wants their sign to go first, go ahead and drop it in the comments, and I'll go in the order that you guys are voting. Taurus first. Okay, Taurus, Libra, and make sure you watch your sun, moon, and rising signs. Okay, and we have one more deck to put out. Okay, Virgo, let's see. Okay, so first we're doing Taurus. Okay, and we're just gonna set the intention at whatever information needs to come forward for each of the signs. Whatever is gonna help you guys is what's gonna come through. Whatever information you need to hear. Okay, so for Taurus, death. This is a huge transformation. Okay, we already have major arcana cards coming through. So let's see what the Tarot of Sexual Magic has to say. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is your own earth energy. This could be a new partner, but this is someone who kind of sweeps you off your feet. Not like a... it's either you coming into this energy yourself within your partnerships or someone coming into your life. So if you're already coupled, more than likely this is you, but the relationship overall is, you know, having a huge overhaul. Okay, oh, and if you guys can do timestamps, that would be awesome too, but it's not a big deal if you don't. Okay, and then the Slutist Tarot. Suspension. So this is like you being in the same exact position and knowing that you need to make a transformation in one way or another. And that's why the Death card is here, because this is your current situation and you're like, okay, well, this isn't working, whether it be the communication space or the dynamic or how you guys express love towards each other. Or this could even be what your standards are within the relationship. It needs a change. It needs a dramatic overhaul. So just be aware of that there's going to be some major transitions happening. And then I'm also picking a crystal or a gemstone for each sign. Like what will support you right now? Okay, amethyst. So keep it sober, people. And then also like using your intuition on how to navigate your partnership is going to be really helpful. So a lot of you, if you're empathic, you know, just keep in mind that you're going to be a little bit more sensitive to your partner's energy or the person that you're dating. And just keep that in mind and kind of be gentle with yourself and your partner because you are going through a lot of changes. Okay, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. Okay, let's see what's coming through for Libra. Boom, Knight of Pentacles. Again, that was the same thing that came up for Taurus. But this actually looks like your partner or potential partners are really showing up for you. And that's an important piece, is like they're actually getting to the point where they're available and can kind of be that knight in shining armor that you're looking for. Whether or not they're male or female, it's this person who's able to support you fully. And the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Five of Cups. So this looks like something where your partner or your dating life was actually disappointing, where you weren't satisfied in anything that was going on. So this is showing that it looks like if you've expressed this, that your partner is able to show up for you. Or if you're not coupled and you're just like, I really am craving connection and partnership with somebody, it's like you're now at the point where you're calling in the right types of people. But you have to shift out of this before you're able to cultivate that. And then we have the Slutist Tarot. Eight of Cups. Okay, so it is like you're walking away from your previous standards. And the July reading for Libras was definitely a new relationship. So it looks like you have a lot of that energy that's still there, is shifting out the old disappointment, the stories, all of the habits and patterns that you've told yourself in the past, and you're shifting into calling in your knight or this person who can sweep you off your feet and be a really strong support system for you. Let's put that one on top. That's the good card. And then let's see what's going to support you at this time. This is Blue Lace Agate. Okay, so this is really seeing what you want. This is all about your third eye and really nurturing the vision that you can hold for yourself and your partnership, really knowing what's possible for you. Just make sure you're holding on to that as you're calling this person in or making adjustments in your relationship or in your standards. Let me check. Okay, Capricorn. Sorry, if you guys are asking, okay. Okay, cool. So, Capricorn, King of Pentacles. Okay, this is really good. This looks like you're coming into a space where you're stabilizing. And I know before I've been doing readings where it's like love life has been huge for Capricorns over the past couple months. And so just be mindful that you're really coming into a place of stability within yourself and within your partnership. So this is a beautiful card to see coming through first thing. Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is like, this looks like a partnership between you and the Queen of Cups, or you and the King of Pentacles. You're sitting in one of these energies. But either way, the context of it is that you're stable, and that's the key thing here. And so as your relationship is maturing and growing together, it's like you're really stepping into your emotional self, or your grounded, stable, supportive self. And Ten of Swords, this is an old wound. This is like releasing all of the things in the past, because there has been a lot of heartbreak coming up, at least for the reads that I've been doing. It's very much like, okay, there's a lot of grieving that still needs to be done. And so just be mindful that that's still sitting in your space, that stuff takes time. So don't get too, bogged down. Just understand that it's a part of the process, and, it's not fun work, but it's necessary work for us to get to the next stage in our lives and to really heal from all of our experiences. We have to have some rainy days in there. Okay. Unakite, personal power. So this is like you really feeling like you have the capacity to step into the partner that you really are. If you're in a really bad traumatic relationship, it's really hard to be stable and grounded and be yourself in that environment. So just be gentle with yourself, okay? All right, we'll do, okay, so we're gonna do Virgo and then Leo, okay? We're just taking votes, Deborah. Whoever comments gets their sign read. So we're doing Virgo next, and then Leo. The Hanged Man. So same old, same old. It's like, we'll see with the other cards what this actually means, if it's like there needs to be a big overhaul, or if you're just should anticipate the same things to happen. Two of Wands. Okay, so there is some type of collaboration that you're coming into with your partner. You're either coming, it looks like there is a need for change, because typically the Hanged Man signifies like, what do you need to work on? What do you need to change? What is it that's going on that you're dissatisfied with? And so this shows that you're really coming together with your partner like, okay, let's figure all of this out. Okay, and the Four of Coins. So it is you being a little bit more conservative with your level of investment in your partner. So even though you're coming together, it's kind of a tentative, I don't know how much I should give you right now. It's kind of like you're communicating to your partner, you have to earn this before you can actually get me to where you want me to be. So this looks very controlled. You know, go figure with Virgos. So it's very much about you having control over your partnerships. If you're not coupled, this is you being strict with yourself. Like, I'm not going to do the same thing that I was doing. This is what I need to change. It's very forceful and structured, and you're creating boundaries and limits for yourself, which are necessary. It's not a bad thing. Okay, let's see what support you need. Opal. Okay, so call on your friends. Call on the support people that you have in place, because it's like there's a lot of love surrounding you right now. So just be mindful of that. That you have people who love you and care about you and really want to be there for you. Okay, so now we're going to do Leo. What's coming through for Leo? Queen of Swords. So being super independent right now. There's not a lot of desire to be in partnership in like a dependent sense. Even though dependency is inherently part of partnership, it's kind of like you're really searching for some space right now, which isn't a bad thing. It's just a growth period within the relationship or within your dating. Or possibly because the Queen of Swords is the first thing coming through, it's like, nope, not looking for partnership yet, and being very firm about where you stand with that. Okay, the next card, Four of Cups. So it's like there's a lot of, it's almost like this, I'm reading this as preparation, and it's purely because of like how these people look. It's like they're planning, they're getting things together, and this looks like either you deciding where you want to take your relationship next, or what type of partnership you want to call in. So it's a lot of behind the scenes, behind closed doors, decision making, figuring things out on your own accord, and really coming into yourself. So let's see. Justice. Yeah, so it's all about decision making right now. It's all about this time that you take to plan and figure things out for yourself is really, really, really important. So either taking space from your partner or not investing a lot in relationships right now is wise. And make sure that you're communicating that with your partner. Don't just like disappear and do your own thing. Make sure that you're keeping the lines of communication open. Otherwise, it'll seem like you're stonewalling them. So be mindful of that. And your support. Moonstone, Divine Feminine. So this is really, the independence piece is very much feminine. Whether you're male or female, however you identify is irrelevant. It's about the divine feminine. So taking more of a yin approach, and that's where that introspection is coming through. Okay, if nobody else is voting, I'm going to use the pendulum to decide who's next. Unless you have a sun, moon, or rising sign that you want to see, go ahead and drop it in the comments, and I'll read your sign next. Okay, we'll see who this wants to read. I'm going to read that as Sagittarius. Wait, right? Who is this? Libra, Scorpio. Yeah, Sagittarius. Am I wrong? Oh, yes, Scorpio. Okay, we'll do Scorpio first. How's that? Am I crazy? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Sagittarius, Capricorn. Oh, this is Aries. That's why I'm messing up. Okay, so for Scorpio, the Emperor. So this is divine masculine. Think like a the other thing that's coming through is like daddy issues. Don't read that the wrong way. It's just like your relationship with your dad. If there's any trauma there, if there's any unresolved issues that are sitting in that space, it's a really good time to work through that and process that and kind of redefine divine masculine. You know, just think about how are you talking about men? What is your, what are your feelings about men? Okay, so we have masculine energy coming through, but I'm not reading this as a partner. That's the odd thing. Okay, so next, 9 of Cups. So make a wish. This is the wish card. Super, you know, getting manifestation going. It's about like your abundance, your ability to cultivate and calling in your desires, but it requires a certain level of focus. And when I'm reading these two together, it's absolutely about, are you calling in traumatic relationships or are you calling in healthy masculine relationships? And you know, because your external world is going to mirror your definition of divine masculine. So just think about that, whether it's, you know, you are the emperor or stepping into being the emperor. Just be mindful that you're going to attract you're going to attract what you're putting out into the world. Okay, and next, Ace of Swords. So this is like that independent thinking of how you want to define this. This is interesting. I'm not getting very much information about the actual partnership here. This is about definitions. This is about your ideas, your ideologies, just how you are approaching your relationships. This is more of how you're handling everything rather than what's going on with your partner. So this is a lot of internal work, which makes a lot of sense with Scorpios. Okay. Okay, this isn't red jasper. This is carnelian. No, this is red jasper. This is stability, which makes sense, like with the father stuff. So really coming into like your root chakra relationships with your parents. And so you can actually use that stone as a way to you know, ground and support yourself in your relationships with men, or the masculine, however that shows up in your life. Okay, what sign am I reading next? Should I do Sagittarius? That's what the pendulum wanted me to read, but then I took a vote instead. Okay, I'll just do Sagittarius. Six of Cups. Okay, so this is really not, I don't want to say childish. It's more of like a very young, vibrant, giving, almost like naive. Not in a bad way, but just in a very innocent way. So it's kind of like there's some reciprocation either between you or your partner or your potential partners, where it's like the give and take is really gentle and innocent right now. Okay, and the Ace of Pentacles. So that only reinforces this idea that it's about like giving and, you know, being really open to both sides of that. So again, this is more about the behind the scenes work than like what's going on situationally, but let's see what this is about. Ace of Cups. So this actually looks like new connections with people, or if you've been in partnership for a long time or for an extended period of time, this is like there's definitely some evaluation happening, and then you have like the rekindling and the, you know, filling each other up. It's really healthy, really nourishing. So this just looks really good, but there's a lot of beginnings happening here for you. On your end, it's very much like the need to start fresh with everything. Okay, and we'll see what support you need. Okay, this is the this is for creativity and just like being really playful and nurturing with yourself and with your partnerships. If you're dating, just have fun, leave it at that. You know, it's a very vibrant, nurturing energy right now. So just be gentle with yourselves. You know, don't get all serious right now. Stephanie, the pendulum wants me to read Cancer, but I can leave it until the end. Okay, not Cancer. Show me something else. Aries it is. Okay, let's see what's coming through for Aries. Knight of Rods. So this is like someone coming in. This does look like a person. So more than likely a fire sign or someone who embodies fiery qualities and characteristics. So look out for this person. Let's see what other context is coming through. Ace of Swords. Okay, so it looks like just having a fiery good time. Like it's very casual and nonchalant. This doesn't, I'm not reading like a long-term partnership when I'm talking about all of this. I'll go over that in a moment. Okay, and this is the Hermit. So this looks like you're coming out of a period of just being kind of by yourself, doing your own thing, and you're just coming into sorry, I'm counting. Okay, so if you're actually in partnership right now, it's more about like you wanting to reignite the passion. So if you're in partnership, the Knight of Rods would be you. If you are not coupled, then this looks like a person coming into your space. So it looks like you've done a lot of deep thinking and evaluating, and then you're just coming in really quick and wanting to kind of reignite passion. Okay. And for Aries, Aventurine, so this is heart chakra stuff. So focus on just being, there's something about setting boundaries, like be really mindful of how much energy you're giving your love life right now. Okay, and I did mess this up. This is actually Capricorn, because that's the intention that I was reading it at, and then this is Aquarius. I just messed up the count, but those two were backwards. Okay, who is next? Let's see. Okay, Gemini. decision making. So this is deciding between partners, or should I stay or should I go? How should I handle this conflict? You have a decision that's sitting in front of you that you're making. And so it looks like you're really hopeful that things are going to pan out, which they will, because things always work out for the good or the bad. You know, we kind of go with the flow of life, kind of roll with the punches. So it's kind of like you're so focused on a positive outcome of either your dating or your relationship. This could also be you looking at your partner as, oh, they're making a decision. I hope that, you know, this works out for me too. So it's just putting a lot of pressure on the outcome. That's what's happening with this star here. Okay, and then we have the Six of Swords. So this is that anxiety and that fear that's coming through about, oh, you know, oh my God, what if it doesn't work out? What if, you know, I am thrown out of this relationship? What if I make the wrong decision? It's all the what ifs that you're really, really focusing on. And so just be mindful that, you know, people have free will, and the only thing you can really focus on is your own actions and reactions to other people's things and decisions. So just kind of go with the flow, keep your hopes up in a realistic way, you know, just be really mindful and hold space for the other person and the other people in this whole decision-making process, and just trust that it's all in the highest good for all involved, whatever they or you decide. Okay. That's Pisces. Oh, I didn't give you guys... Okay, this is for Geminis. I was too eager. Okay, this is lepidolite. So it looks like you're really stressed out right now and you just need some support. So make sure that you're practicing self-care, that you're doing all of the things that are healthy for your body. Take care of yourself. Be mindful of how much energy you're giving others and yourself. So just, you know, you're in need of some stress relief. Okay, for Pisces, it looks like you're receiving something. You're either receiving manifestations that you've been calling in terms of partnership, or your partner is actually offering you something. Okay. And then we have the Hierophant. And so this is like, there's a lot of, this is so weird. Let me read this first and then I'll read it like a whole picture. Two of Coins. So this is more decision making. It looks like you're really trying really hard to have firm boundaries with things. And you're really looking to receive things in a healthy way, which is the tricky part of all of this. So, it's kind of like you have decisions. Do I date? Do I not date? Do I get involved with this person? Do I not? You know, do I propose to this person? Do I not? It's just like there's so many things that like, you have some perfectionism kind of getting in the way, and like the belief that timing is really important, but you're also being offered something. So it's being offered an opportunity or partnership. So it just looks like you kind of need to relax a little bit. That's the key thing here. We'll see what comes through for you. Okay, so this is fluorite. I want you guys to be able to see it. It's a really pretty stone. It's like completely clear so you can see through it, and it's just like really focus on what you want. Now with this as the clarifier, it's just like you're being offered things and you're also making decisions, and you really want to obey the rules, whether those be social rules or your personal rules or whatever. And so just really keep in mind, what is your big goal? You know, what do you want? Focus on that. Okay, we'll do Aquarius next. The Empress. Boom. So this is divine feminine coming through. This is you trusting your intuition, trusting your process, really setting up shop in terms of like your feminine creations. So, like nesting and the, you know, creating and just all of those processes are really important for your relationships right now. Oh, and the other piece is this is also you working out your motherly relationships too, whether that be a mother figure, how you define mother, how you define divine feminine, all of that stuff is coming to the surface. So it's doing a lot of work around the mother. Six of Wands. So with this, it's like moving forward really, really quickly. I want to pull the other card first. And then the Princess of Coins. So there is like a lighthearted aspect to it. It's interesting because it's like you're doing a deep work, but superficially speaking, it's very like, let's just have a really good time and enjoy ourselves. So I actually think that this is a really balanced approach in terms of, okay, I know that I'm aware of these things that are coming to the surface, and I also really want to enjoy where I'm at in present time. So you're doing a really great job at staying present. So keep doing that, because that's the healthy way to approach this. And if you're in partnership, then it is about like you're continuing to define what divine feminine means to you. I can't say define divine. That is just a really challenging combination to say together. And then we have sodalite. So this is communication. So make sure that you are talking to your partner or your potential partners, or even your mom or whatever mother figure you have in your life about what's going on. And it looks like there can be a lot of healing and processing done through your relationships with motherly figures. So keep that in mind, that it'll be helpful, and just make sure you keep your partner in the loop. All right, and last but not least, we have Cancer. Okay, the Six of Wands. So again, this is moving forward really, really quickly. So it's just processing, getting things done, getting going. It looks, you know, this is a really healthy looking card, but let's see what else is coming through. So Five of Pentacles, it's like there is some disappointment rolling in. So it's just like, whether it be old or whether it be new, there's a certain level of, gosh, I really have a perfect picture of how I want this situation to work out and what I want to happen for myself and for my, you know, ideal partner or love life. But, you know, that doesn't, our lives aren't always fairy tales, unfortunately. So it's, you know, there's some disappointment here. But it does look like you're moving forward, so this is just a part of your processing. This could also be like if you're dating and not having like luck with dating, that could also be a part of that too. Okay, and then we have Six of Cups. So there's like feelings of rejection coming into this. And this is, of course, it's like exclusively for this deck, but it's just like there's no, you know, I can't do this right now. It's kind of dramatic. Not in a bad way, but it's just, you know, it feels really big and it feels really deep, but you're doing the right thing by moving forward. So I commend you for that. And just, you know, roll with it. Let's see what support you have. Okay, so know that you have the power to decide and move forward whenever you want, whenever you're ready. Okay, so it's totally within your realm of control. You know, you have more power than you think over this, so just be mindful. It doesn't mean you get to dictate what other people do and how they behave, but in terms of how you feel, you have a lot more control than you realize. So that is my advice to you. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. If you'd like to book a session with me, I'll post that in the description. And just so everyone knows, I am still doing the single question $10 readings where you get like a little synopsis of what your question is and the energy that I'm reading, and I send you photos of the cards that I pull for you. So that's kind of a good deal that I have going right now. If you're interested, you can just direct message me and I can get you going on that. And thank you so much, Cindy. And I think that's it. But I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. If you're in the States, happy 4th of July. And if you have any suggestions for other reads like this that you want me to do with special themes, I'm happy to do that. Or we can make this a monthly thing. Whatever you want, just let me know. And I will see you next time. Have an awesome day.